is a fishing channel, so if you felt confused and thought it sounds like a Pokemon channel for 14-year-olds, don't worry, you're not alone. This channel caught my attention with a fish roller coaster. Yes, fish coaster is a thing in 2024. So I watched a selection of videos and a few stood out to me. I'm going to make a point of saying these videos are 5 years apart. It's important as it shows not only a pattern of behavior, but also a clear escalation in behavior.
Hey, Angel.
Huh, Angel? You're
Oh my God.
cute. We caught a cat, obviously. Choosing which cat we want to keep as a pet. Look, it's so cute. Okay, cool.
In video 1, apparently he caught some raccoons on a security camera in his rabbit enclosure. And he has the brilliant idea to catch the culprits to teach them a lesson. Bear in mind the rabbits were not injured, just a little disarray amongst their toys.
They never want to quite get out. They always want to hang out with you as much as possible. Come on, let the pants off tails, and they're so sweet. As you can see, I can kind of almost pet them. Let us. Oh, you're back. No.
Oh.
You gotta go out. You gotta go home. You found it. You found it. You found it.
No, I didn't.
Take it. All the way. No.
So he has essentially kidnapped these poor animals from the wild, admitting he isn't even sure they were the offenders. Terrorized them, all to teach them to stay out of a rabbit enclosure.
All right. So he has to know it was our choice to let him go. Right? So we're bringing them right here, and that's that.
Only to put them right back where he didn't want them to be. All of this presented as the appropriate way to handle wildlife.
How hard time be chasing kitty cats all around that don't want to be pet.
But he doesn't have time for this. Really, sir, you don't have time. I challenge you to make any of this make sense. Explain how this is anything more than a senseless cruelty for cheap views while encouraging an audience to risk injury, disease, and possible legal ramifications themselves by mimicking this behavior. And just to be clear, both raccoons and possums can carry disease, and both of those jaws can mess up your day when threatened. So fast forward to 5 years, and here we are again. But instead of just being cruel, he takes it a little further. Now, we have a dead koi and 3 raccoons in cages, one of which is a juvenile. And again, he's accusing these animals based on security cam footage he does not release.
His tail's all messed up, chewed up, bit off, but he didn't have enough to...
I'm not seeing much damage here, which is what you would expect if it was killed by raccoons or any predator, really. So already, I'm thinking this is just a cheap excuse to mess with the wildlife and drum up some views. After catching these creatures, prodding and messing with them for over 5 minutes, as they are confined and terrified in tiny cages.
This might be the one, though. This might be the he's so smart. He doesn't care about the net. He wants to attack me, dude. That's crazy.
He has the balls to talk about them being aggressive. My dude, have you considered that might be the juvenile male you tormented 5 years ago? Or maybe if you were kidnapped, possibly with your wife and child by some vigilante on a vendetta, yelling about a fish in a language you don't even understand, you might get a bit aggressive too. Well, maybe not. As you mentioned in this video, that you killed one who returns. I'm not exactly sure how he knows these individual raccoons, but maybe he just has some superpower I don't.
See, he wasn't close. Yeah. I'm fast. I had him and I lost him.
But then, you do it again. You release the juvenile and you chase him around with a broom trying to squash him. In this guy's view, you are an unhinged kidnapper holding his family hostage and pulling some Squid Games bullshit. No wonder the guy wants to rip your face off.
Release them and relocate them in a different place, or, I mean, you know, turn them into raccoon nuggets.
Clearly this tactic worked before. But wait, this time you're talking about relocating into the fucking underworld for what's likely nothing more than scavenging on a dead fish and having the audacity to display aggression to a predatory kidnapper.
I'm gonna let you guys decide what happens here between both of these raccoons. I don't know what's gonna happen if we do release them right now. Whoa, come back the other way. So, guys, in the comments below, you decide what happens to.
Just to be a bit more interactive with your audience, you have made the brilliant choice to leave these creatures' fate up to the internet. The friggin' internet. I'm sorry, but have you not met the internet? The single most twisted thing on this planet. That's who you are letting make this decision for you. Now, this guy has a decent-sized platform. He's not the biggest, but decent. He could act as a role model on how to respect nature and still be successful and entertaining. Keyword here. Could. Alright guys, hopefully we learned something today. Don't be vigilante raccoon nappers is a good start. So obviously this is not how anyone should be handling any animal. But please, don't go to this guy's page and spread hate. Remember the rules. It is okay to call out a problem. It's okay to report the problem. Not okay to be a jerk. If you're interested in being part of this project I'm doing to bring accountability to animal content, please follow me. If you're interested in a video about the fish roller coaster, let me know in the comments. So, be kind, be safe, and speak out. I'll see you in the next one.